And I'm here on the campus of Adrian College at the production house, bringing you this week's news brief. This is Bulldog Bulletin. Our first story today comes to us about the Adrian College TREY Student Support Services Program. This program recently received funding for the next 5 years through the Student Services Program of the United States Department of Education. The total funding for the next academic year is $338,972, and the total award for the 5-year period of the grant will be over $1.6 million. Adrian College TREY Director Ben Ernst said the purpose of the Student Support Services Program is to provide academic and other support to eligible college students. The grant promotes higher retention rates and graduation rates by fostering an institutional climate supportive of the success of first-generation college students from low-income households and students with disabilities. This program provides instruction in basic study skills, tutorial services, academic, financial, or personal counseling, assistance in securing admission and financial aid for enrollment in graduate and professional programs, guidance on career options, and grant aid. Now here's Adam Smith with a story on the Tecumseh police release.
Thank you, Bailey. Tecumseh police said in a release that a driver likely suffered from a medical emergency and passed away at the wheel of his car. The man was found crashed into a utility pole near Maumee and Kibbuck Street on Monday night. Police arrived at the scene approximately 8:37 p.m. The vehicle was occupied by a 46-year-old Tecumseh man who was transported to Herrick Hospital. If you have any further questions, you may contact the Tecumseh Police Department. Back to you, Bailey.
Thank you, Adam. Now, here's a story by Matt Kibbe on the Adrian College bass fishing team. Let's see what they're up to this year.
Thanks, guys. Some awesome news now coming out of San Antonio, Texas for you. Adrian College has taken over the #1 spot in this week's bass fishing top 25 rankings. This comes after increasing their season total points by 705 to put them at 1,635 points on the year. They did put some distance between themselves and the second-ranked Akron Zips, who jumped a total of 22 spots in the rankings. And the Bulldogs have a 215-point advantage going into an event-packed September. It won't be easy for the Bulldogs, though, as competition is becoming strong. The rankings just this week alone have 13 new teams in the top 25. This #1 ranking is something that Adrian College is awfully familiar with, though, and they'll be trying to hold on to it for the rest of the season and become the team of the year.
Thanks, Matt. Now, Trey Matthews is going to talk to us about the Colors of Fall Tour.
Thank you, Bailey. Michigan's fall color season is coming up. Each year in the fall, the County Road Association of Michigan, which manages the state's more than 90,000 miles of county roads, compiles the best autumn scenery from around the state. The list of the Upper Peninsula is already out for this year. A statement pushed out by the County Road Association said that taking a fall color tour is safe, accessible activity that allows all ages to observe nature's beauty. You can see the full list of counties, roads, and learn even more by visiting the County Road Association of Michigan on Facebook. Now back to you, Bailey.
Thank you, Trey. Now here is Megan Abbey with a very important segment on this week's food topics. Thanks so much, Bailey. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about a new menu item at a local hotspot, especially in Adrian. It's Little Caesars, of course. Everyone goes there a couple times a week. So they just came out with a new menu item. It's a new hot and ready pizza. It's only $6, so it's going to be a great diversity. It's half pepperoni pizza and it's half of that amazing Italian cheesy bread, and it comes with the special marinara sauce too. You don't have to pay for it extra. So it's $6 altogether, hot and ready to go. You can get it at the drive-thru on your way home from work, late night cram sessions, anything that you need. The item's available 4 to 6 p.m. I'm super excited to try it. I'm sure probably everyone is. Italian cheesy bread is my absolute favorite, but I'll have another update for you guys next week on new food releases, what's going on in Adrian, anything like that, and we're going to send it right back to you, Bailey.
Thank you, Megan. That sounds very, very yummy. Now here is Francesca MACCANI talking to us about an algae outbreak.
Thank you, Bailey. An outbreak of brown algae is taking the otherwise incredibly clear waters of Torch Lake, a glacier carved feature in the northwest lower Michigan. The Antrim County Lake is often compared to the Caribbean for its crystal clear, beautiful blue and green water. The brown algae outbreak is ruining that appearance. The Associated Press is reporting that the algae appears to be non-harmful. Torch Lake is part of a 75-mile string of lakes, streams, and rivers called the Chain of Lakes. Torch Lake is Michigan's largest inland lake by water volume. It has a surface area of more than 18,000 acres and a maximum depth of nearly 300 feet. There are 48 public access points scattered along 41 miles of shoreline. Back to you, Bailey.
The weather for the rest of this week will be temperatures in the low 70s with cloudy skies. This weekend will warm up slightly to the high 70s with possible thunderstorms Saturday night. Have a great weekend, get outside, and enjoy some good fall weather. Next, we have a segment from Allie Schaefer talking to us about Toledo gun violence.
Thank you, Bailey. Gun violence and homicides are on the rise in the city of Toledo. On Tuesday, Toledo's mayor and police chief joined the news conference to examine the results of a weekend's Operation Red Zone program and declared gun violence a public health crisis. Toledo isn't alone in the rise of gun violence. Ohio Governor Mike DeWine has condemned gun violence across the state, highlighting the deaths of children as the worst of all outcomes. In the span of about 2 weeks during August, at least 56 people were shot. That includes 17 who were killed in shooting incidents. DeWine renewed his call to state lawmakers to pass his gun reform package that includes stronger penalties for those who are illegally carrying a firearm or providing guns to minors. Back to you, Bailey.
Thank you, Allie. Our final story today is about the Adrian College health aides. Working in healthcare during a pandemic has been anything but routine for 3 Adrian College's biology students and their stay-at-home patients. Because of the state of Michigan's restrictions to combat COVID-19, a lot of elderly who live at home have limited in-person contact with family and friends, so having a caregiver to visit can make all the difference in the world for their physical and mental well-being. The senior students, Margaret Amory, Casimir Oganowski, and Megan Peets, work locally for Comfort Care, a home care business that helps elderly and those with an injury or illness live independently in their own home. One aspect of being a home healthcare aide is to help patients connect with family, like many others out there. Not all of them know which buttons to push to get a video chat going on their smartphones or home computers. While doing so, caregivers form personal connections with their patients, and many become valued family members as well. I'm Bailey MRUZIK, and thank you for watching Bulldog Bulletin here on the campus of Adrian College at the Adrian College Production House. Have a great weekend, Bulldogs.